The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Oh my gosh, you guys. How's everybody doing? It's quite the day today for the markets. We're down like 3% right now, right? 3.6% NASDAQ and 3.7 on ES. So, will it be a limit down day is the question. Will it be a limit down day? Those of you that are new to trading, you better look up, what does limit down day mean? Means when we're down 5% in the indices and the NASDAQ. Oh my gosh, it says 4.43 right now. We have to go look at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange limit down day. It's when the market literally is down too much. It's like 5% or 5 to 7%. And they have to pause the markets for 15 minutes. And then there's a gap, like a Sunday gap, for example. There's a gap down or gap up after that because they're repricing things, okay? So if the limit down is triggered when an index future loses 5% of its value, trading will be halted for 5 minutes to stem the risk of widespread market sell-off. Okay? So let's see. Let's see, chat. You put 62% bearish. It makes sense. Yeah, everyone and their mom's bearish. We were even bearish yesterday. Too bad the fall happened during the after hours. But that's just how it goes, right? So you have this gap down. We completely filled the gap on NQ. As well, ES did not completely fill it. So it is tad weaker in that regard. We have this Asia low we're working with. So this is how it's we're definitely expanding because I got to go to the NASDAQ NQ continuous contract and the ES continuous contract. But I was just, if you're ever interested in my pre-market analysis, I do it on Ninja Trader from 9 to 9:15, pretty much Monday to Thursday. And on Mondays, I live trade on there. So that's what I'm kind of just going over again here. And, I have all these levels marked out from weekly levels, really. I think we can get to 1800s on NASDAQ. Maybe not today, but in the coming days, yeah. So be careful. Let's see, people. So it's a tough situation to handle there. Let's see, price limits. So let's click on that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, by the way, big part of this, okay, if you are trading prop firms, if you have a limit down day, you can't trade after that. Like, you can't trade your accounts. It's part of the policy for many of these prop firms. Okay? Let me go put my phone to charge. Yeah. Let's see. Check daily price limits during the trading day to make your... Okay? We're going to go here. Check daily price limits during the trading day to make sure your trades are never left hanging during a price limit halt. If you ever been caught in a halt, it's not that fun. I have when I was trading like penny stocks and small caps, low floats. Sometimes it is fun if you're on the right side, but I've been in stuff that's like, obviously GameStop was halted so many times. AMC. Find daily price limits. Where are we at? Equity index. Oh, here it is. YM's down here. see, where's ES? That's FTCS. This is the Russell, which is RTY. Where's this is like industrial average index futures. Where's YM at right now? If everybody who's asking what's a limit down day, you better Google it right now. You need to know if you're a trader what a limit down day is. I'm trying to find the levels. Let me see if let me open up my Discord TBH. Limit down day is when we're down a certain amount, like 5% in the indices, and they pause trading for 15 minutes. And you don't know where you're going to open up. There could be a gap, like this gap down here. That's just a Sunday. I mean, that's just like end of trading to the next trading day, but that's essentially what happens. They pause trading for 15 minutes there. So let's see if they're put any levels here. It opened in 4 minutes. What did you guys? If chat's not like okay, 60% bearish. Silver's down 7%, but they didn't halt that. Why is that, Tanya? Because it's not open yet. No, it's not what it is. Limits are negative 5% before market open and negative 7 after market open. Someone says, I think it really depends on the. Here we are. 7%, 13%, and 20% price limits are in act for that. Okay. Okay. Markets. My thing is like, why can't I find an ES in here? NASDAQ. Price limits. Okay. Here we go. It's either, yeah, it's 7% below the 3 p.m. reference point. So that's wherever we've ended at 4 p.m. Eastern. Just here. Okay, so we're not so horrible then, I think. Because this is calculating it from 4:15 or something. $19,746.25 minus this. If we hit 18,364 today, that's a limit down. Okay, that's not the worst, I don't think. Let's see here. Okay, actually, no, I was given the levels just now. Oh shit, okay. Never mind, it's 18,769. Okay, let me put it right here. I just It's on the My Fund of Futures website also, and I also just asked them as well. You guys, if we hit these levels, you can't trade your props. And also, like, it's so volatile that it's probably not wise to trade anyway on. Anyway, that's how they measure the risk. So let's see. Okay. Gone a long ways down for NQ. Okay, here's the open. This is my stock heat map, just like, updated. It's so red. Apple down 8%, Nvidia down 6, Amazon down 6.5, Meta down 6.5, Tesla down 6%. Four, two, six. Okay. It's the day before NFP. $9.30. What else is there today? I don't think there's many more news today. We have 10 a.m. news. Oh, okay. 10 a.m. news. If you don't know, because I know there's gonna be so many people coming in and be like, "What's that?" I've never lived through a limit down on the indices, so that would be a good experience. Obviously, we don't want to be down that much, but mentally prepare. But again, if they hit it, then that means you can't trade your prop accounts, because then I'm pretty sure they'll close it on you, because the risk is way too much, and they have rules there. TopStep has that rule. My Fund of Futures has that rule. I'm sure Apex has that rule as well. Let me check Twitter right now. I haven't looked at Twitter today. See if any of the firms posted. See? And it's like it has to be around that area for a while for it to count as a limit down, I think, for like the whole 15 minutes or so. No, they didn't post, which is crazy to me. Yeah, okay. So Brett Simba posted 0.7% away from NQ from not being to be trade at most props. That was 46 minutes ago. Yeah. So that was around here. We didn't hit it. So we're back in this gap down area. Gotta be careful today. There's gonna be huge ranges for coming, Let's see this 1 minute. How much should we just push off here? Just from the open? Probably like 100 points in a few minutes. This 1 minute candle, 87 points in the first 1 minute candle of the day. Okay. Gotta pick and choose my spots today. 2 minute NQ. Okay, we have 10 AM news as well. Red. Okay, so ES hit this little high there. NQ didn't. So far, the only thing that's happened. Consolidation during Asia, London. Could have more expansion. I'm gonna not put that out of the question today. So let's see what ends up happening there. I have a little inversion there. Just on the one here on NQ, but it's not really much for me to want to do it. Oh, look at the 3 minute there. 3 minute. I have this. Okay. Will it be limit down day? We should vote that in the chat, you guys. Will we hit this level on NASDAQ today? And this on EAPS? Let's see. Most people were bearish, obviously, today. vote in the chat. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. It's a crazy day. So far, we're just coming back. We're coming back into the range. There's no more SMT there, by the way. Let's see these smooth highs on ES. Are they gonna get hit? You know, this is a high and a gap. Definitely mark that out as buy side. Okay, this is also on the 4 hourly. You know, there's still a gap above this, though completely filled the gap down from the 5 p.m. This is still buy side as well. However, like I said, I'm not fucking taking longs. Just looking to see if those get taken out for reversals or etc. So far we have that high taken, wicking it. Not so much of a how would you say? Strong closure above that. It's the perfect day, nothing standing in my way. You know, like really the winners are the ones that like swung puts before the close yesterday. Such a crazy story, you guys. I literally bought puts yesterday at like I think it was 3:58 p.m. or 4 p.m. because you have until 4:15 on them, and I literally closed them at 4:13 because we were moving much. And I was like, this isn't doing much. Trump was speaking at the time. I closed my puts here for like a plus freaking like $5 or something, like scratch. And then I saw this push up. I was like, yeah, that was a good choice. I saw that the puts went out like 50%. But like the thing is, that's how I priced it in anyway. Like risk is premium paid. And then I take a look later. We just freaking dump truck. I was like, damn it. Oh well. I was just like, oh yeah, like, it's not moving along. And tomorrow's day before NFP. We have NFP. All right, whatever. I guess nothing was a surprise or something. But yeah, this is what we got. But all good because I got the move down from Friday to Monday. And there's plenty of action. So it's going to be a lot of large ranges in the coming days. I think we're heading down to 18,000 on NASDAQ, you know. Not today, like in the coming weeks, days. We have to work now with August lows. Where are the bears in the chat? Bears in the chat. Let's see here. We were first presented FEG of the day is here. They're in a 3-minute little BPR area now. I don't really think that this is going to end up holding up. We'll see. So days like you might have to even just size for 3 micros. You don't know. And don't hate on micros because my friend Kyle, Jade Cap, he said himself, he was like, I take typically 3 micros, and he's literally about to get like one of the biggest payouts from Apex, if not the biggest, because that's what he's aiming for, actually. And he said he typically just takes like 3 to 4 micros on YM and Q. I mean, yeah, micro NASDAQ, micro. I'll take full size on when it's smaller, like if my stop's like 20 points, you know, or if it's a personal account. But if it's a prop account, I'm taking micros. Like that's just how it goes for me. I keep risk managed and take partials. So far, we just took out, you know, this 15-minute high. This is liquidity. This is some minor buy side. Remarket, you know, the first 15-minute high before the open. We're wicking it, you know, we wicked it. It's not a strong closure, not for me to think I want it long here. No way, not for me. This is where I would definitely not try an inversion or anything. Well, it already took a high, so maybe, you know, some people that did try something earlier, maybe that's like a tiny RR. But anyway, I was just marking out this 3-minute large FEG. I mean, what would happen if you just short? It's like a humongous stop. I'm not doing this. I'm just looking at like what the sizing would be here. It's like I would have to take 2 micros. If you want this here, it's literally like, yeah, 2 micros. Anyway, we'll see. This is just a 3-minute FEG that was just like large from the open. It kind of just catches my eye. Let me see here. He just took close below this as well. See this 5-minute. Like a 2-minute CSD. We have 10 a.m. news. Imagine if the 10 a.m. news just dumps us to limit down levels. Let's see what you guys what did you guys vote? Yes, it's 50-50 if we're going to get there. That's interesting. That's interesting, you guys. You know what? It's probably better if I do take the ES shorts then, because it's like further away from the limit down. Anyway, just had a 2-minute change of state delivery. Took out some buy side. It's back in this, you know, consolidating here. Kind of slow right now. Wouldn't be surprised if we pick up speed soon. So we just closed below 50% of that 3-minute FEG. Yeah, and ES is back to 9:30 open. Are we opened? Yeah, it's not looking so pretty at all. Nasdaq below 8:30 open. Yes, there's not like any bearish FEGs for me to look at here. But NASDAQ on the way down, no. So NASDAQ's coming back up into this bearish breaker right now. You have this tiny little 1 minute SMT right now. So you have news in about 9 minutes. We closed below the breaker. Now we're coming back into the area with this breaker. I want to see if this ends up holding this down further. You know, we closed below a 3 minute, like 50% of that 3 minute FEG. So I'm not just going into this, especially there's no like fair value gaps lined up. Actually, there is on the 1 minute right here. So we'll end up seeing if this 50% of this breaker / this 1 minute FEG is this going to hold NASDAQ lower. You know, is this going to make a lower high now? Yeah, I might be interested if we end up inverting this to go in. That's what I'd probably do. Yeah, if we invert this like 1 minute here, then I'd go for a downside. Otherwise, I'm not going to go because that needs to be that'll be my confirmation. Yeah. Plus, we have news at 10. So the reason why is like we have more buy side up here. I don't want to be too early. It sucks when you're too early. So far from the open, what are we doing? About 150 point range. And 1 minute candles are like 80 points in here, right? Like, look at this first minute candle of the day is 670 points. This one's like 60. This one is 60 points. So, yeah, it's not out of the question to have a 60 point stop if 1 minute candles are 60 points. So, either decide not to trade if you don't have the position sizing available, like you can't take that amount of risk, you know, but you could always, someone could always take 1 micro, like for a trade, sure. If I'm just thinking of those people that have 50K accounts, how are they going to do that? Yeah, that's how they end up blowing accounts. Because if I have like 150K account, I'm taking 2 micros, 3 micros, you know, 50K accounts, I would not take more than 1 micro, honestly. It's a crazy day today in the market. We're gapped down like 3.5% or more. I think we were down like 3.7. Chat voted, by the way, like 60% bearish this morning. We had our surge up. We took out some 15-minute high here. But the move lower is kind of grindy, right? We're seeing now, we rejected 50% of the breaker body so far. And ES, you know, we inverted this 3 minute. We're making lower highs at the moment. That's it. But like I said, I would wait for the confirmation for this inversion, I believe, and then I'd go for the sell side here. That's what I would try. That would be just 3 micro position. That's if it closed below, so. That's how I'm going to be managing my morning. And again, it's not unless we close, but that's why I have this level marked out, so I can easily see if we invert it on the 1. ES is doing it, actually. ES might be the trade. We have 10 a.m. news. Like I said, I might want to. You can take 6 micro ES. I think that's worth the risk for me. So I'm going to try that on ES. 5 minutes before the news, yeah. All right, I'm in. And ES is weaker. Just make this bigger. Oh, it's so annoying when I have to do that. Where's the limit down? Okay, there. I'm in micro ES, and yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. So far, it's good. The reason why is, yeah, this breaker held it up. It got, yeah. So, and then this inversion happened. And this is a previous 3-minute FEG, and it got inverted as well, so it looked good to me. Let me make sure I got my limit in case, because this is a fast market, you know? 481. Yeah, I'd probably hold like one runner. We have news in 3 minutes. Anyway, this is a 2.8R. This works out, would be good. So far, it's working in my favor quite quickly. Right, so where did I enter? 17. It's pretty good. I had to be quick on that one. And I think NQ also, well, actually, it's not inverted yet, but that's why I went with ES. It's weaker. We just broke this low with fair value gap. Where did 3 PD arrays fail? Yeah, I'm trying to think about whether I could move my stop up now. Not really. 1, 2. Yeah. This is a good stop. The risk is managed. This is Asia low. Yeah. So I'm up like 1R. We have news in 2 minutes. So this high, make sure I'm good with this. What is this high? Okay, 32. Shouldn't really come up to this high anyway. It's order block. We're back at break even now, around a little bit profit, but coming back into this order block, and did close below this with displacements. Like we should be continuing lower. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna hold through the 10 a.m. news. I think that's fine. I think I could get filled quite quickly if it does. If I'm right on the direction, it's just gonna dump at 10. Okay, it's dumping a bit. My stop's break even now, because if I'm right, it should dump continuously. Like that should be it for the retracement. I don't want to be in a consolidation condition. I'm fine if it stops me at break even now. Let's wait these 20 more seconds until this candle closes. Like, these candles are wild. See what NASDAQ is doing. A wick as well. This is pretty familiar to me, like on last Friday though. Pretty big wick. So holding my stop here at break even. I think we should continue just lower. It's 9:30 open also. Let's see. Like the 9:30 open is here, we're rejecting from, is what I mean. We're doing good so far. I think we should go for Asia low, at least. I'd still hold one runner then. To see if we... Also, I took ES is weaker. It's simply, I said I'd want a good non-inversion. ES did it here, and then I was like, oh, ES is... And then I literally like shorted during this candle. So I entered this trade at 9:55. We'll see what's good. Stops at break even. I just want to be part of an expansion lower. I hate it when like 10 a.m. just... Yeah, I think 10 a.m. should start the expansion lower. So this would literally be, yeah, over 2R to here, 2.7R, 2.8R. What's up with NQ? It inverted here. That's where I would short. So I would have also shorted before the news there. Let's see, does NQ take out this 10 a.m. low? Probably soon. Let's put Asia low for NQ. Limit down for NQ. I think we're going to puke soon. I think we're going to puke soon. We'll see. See a puke through here. We're below the 10 a.m. news low now. Should see continue more puking. Okay, there that is. Where's NQ at? NQ is definitely lagging. I'm happy I chose ES. Okay, NQ is now below the 10 a.m. low. See puke. This is 1.7R. You can't catch a bid here. Who's buying this? I want this to reject this. Otherwise, it could just freaking... We'll see. I want it to reject 50% of it. Well, as like I said, I want us to puke quickly. I don't want it to be hanging out in this area. Good rejection. That was kind of fast. Did you see that? That happened like 1 second. Took out like 4 points. So I expect us to puke now. Let's see it. Wow, NASDAQ is not even below its pre-market low yet. Ugh. I'll wait, bro. I'll wait. Still rejecting. I said I expected to puke like 4 minutes ago, so give it like a few more minutes. 2 or 3 more minutes. Otherwise, I might end up taking some partials. But so far, rejected here. Well, twice. Seems like fake support, you know, from Asia low being created. Fake support. FAS, fake ass support. I'm really just waiting. This is very uncomfortable, how long it's taking. The fact of the matter is my RR now, like where I'm trailing, is not worth it then if this one doesn't dump. Let's see. Then I will end up taking partials. My stop is moved down. So this high, this midpoint seems good. This high, basically, this candle. So let's see the dump in the next 2 minutes. Okay, it's a slow dump. It's a slow dump. It's a slow dump. A slow dump. I don't love it, but it's working. When did I enter? I entered. Where the heck did I enter? It was before the news. Here. 9:55. It's now 10:11. 16-minute trade. Let's go. 32 points on ES so far. I gotta see this candle dump to my target. Yeah, and NQ is making its way downtown too. Let's see. My gosh. So slow, so slow. Finally, let's get it, let's get it. Oh my god, it stopped like a point below before it. Let's see the end of this candle. Dumperoni. Dumperoni time. Did I get filled yet? No. I put it 3 ticks above. Let's go. Finally, W. Freaking 35 points on ES. Let's go. Now I'm holding the rest. Stops at here. I don't want it to come back up here. Nice W there. Flawless. Beautiful. I'm happy I was patient there on this dump down. I didn't give up any of my profit. Okay. Yeah, I'll be trailing just a tiny piece of my position. Just 1 micro out of the 6 that I had. I'm putting my stop here. I'm like monitoring NQ if it's going to take out this low. You know, or limit down. I want to hold runner. I personally do think there's more downside to come. So I'd rather hold. But yeah, let's hold. And I'll just be trailing it based on the 1. I'm not going to be putting too many targets because I have so many more downside targets, and we have a limit down to here. So let's see. Well, we can measure the manipulation lag from up to down. This is 0.5. This is 1. Anyway, let's see. I am trailing my stop. Actually, I want it to be at here. What was the low that created an FEG? Yeah, I put it to this candle high. 504, actually, I'm sorry. 504.25. Yeah. Because there's no 1 minute FEGs here, are there? Oh, there is. Wait, there is a tiny one. That broke the low. So yeah, never mind, I'm putting it here. I'm just putting it trailing into this high. My stops just trailed to this. Anyway, I think there's more downside coming. If I get stopped out in profit on the last one, that's fine. It's the small amount. Okay. Let's monitor NQ at the same time too. Hit the like button, you guys. We copped a W, and really good W. Helps out the stream. Thank you for the donation. Who donated? Let's see now. Pro, I just made 13K today. Good job, Reda Laboni. Thanks for the $2 donation, and congrats. Let's go. Some said, so are you? I took one loss yesterday, and so I'm fine now. And yesterday's loss was half of today's win. Someone said some price. Where's the smile? Don't tell me to smile. I'm working. You tell firefighter to smile too. I'm on the job. I think Nasdaq still has way more to go. I just bought some puts. This wasn't taken. Let me like. Point is, if I hold a runner and it gets to here, it's 5R on the runner. That's sick. Or the rest of it, where it's trailing, it's trailed to here. So it's like, first off, I'd get stop and profit, but like, what's the risk just on that dynamically? It's still 2R, so it's still good. It's tempting to even add, but I just said I did buy puts, so it's good enough. So as this makes another low, I'm simply just going to be trailing to the last high. That's what I'll do. I'm simply trailing. NQ didn't make it yet. She's probably about to puke. I'm happy I chose ES. Anyway, this is not the original trade anyway. It's up here. So that worked out really well. That worked out really well. Super. Where's that smile, everybody? It's amazing. Yeah, NQ is definitely the laggard. Kind of interesting. Where's our heat map at? This is the Qs. Let's see ES. Where's ES? S&P 500. Call your mom. Call your dad. Call your grandma. The sky is falling. Anyway, what did you guys vote for limit down anyway? Yes or no? 57% said yes. Yeah, I'd probably could take the rest off here for my prop account if we get there. So the -1 standard deviation of the manipulation to the upside. And this is where the limit down is on ES. This is where it is on NQ. That's what I've heard. Someone said, chat, don't FOMO in LMAO. Count Chili said. Okay. I'm happy I was focused today. Okay. Yeah, this, I mean, that deserves a money gun. Freaking 37 points on ES. Something like that. Yeah. $36 points. I'm drowning. Got to keep refreshing my chart because it keeps running out of room on the floor of the chart. Someone said second trade possible. I already said yeah. Just inverted this too on NQ. Don't come to me for signals. NQ coming back up into 930 open. Yeah, will I get stopped in profit? Or will this make another lower high? And will NQ reject 930 open again? I think NQ is going to end up rejecting this again. I don't really see it coming back up again. For what reason? It's like fake support being built. But it's crazy. 62-point retracement there. 54-point. I'm still not stopped. I'm just simply trailing this. I'm happy I took ES because NQ still don't even hit the target. It's crazy. This is where I want to see like a down close candle engulfing to the downside to take out this candle. Otherwise, I'll get stopped. in profit. It stopped in profit there. See what ends up happening. NASDAQ, again, wicking this, but closed above 930 open. We have some divergences at the low. I mean, I'm still bearish though for this. It could just be a manipulation. Okay. Let's see. See if NASDAQ ends up creating an inversion. Let's see. As it did here, and that did work out. Yeah, equal lows here. It's pretty suspicious. But I'd want an inversion or something because you have SMTs at the lows. That's a little manipulation. Asia low is taken for ES, not for NQ. But you have this little 1 minute here. We'll see. No, I just wait and see. I got stopped out of my runner in profit. Happy, really happy with how I managed my trade. I was super patient. I'll do this really slow grind down. Like this from here to here. Yeah. I was expecting this to take like 2 minutes, but it took 7 minutes. I'm gonna have this marked out for ES. We're down 4% on NASDAQ. See the 3 minute, remember when I said, okay, yeah, this 3 minute got inverted where? Here. Retest. Equal low, retest again. I think that this is, if we're gonna go lower today, should be rejecting this area again. Otherwise, it could be a seek and destroy profile today. So it's kind of waiting. All right, took a 2.7, 2.8 R on ES. Let's open up the chat a bit. Where do you see the percent down on NQ here? You click this on TradingView. Cheers, Powell's burner account. That's my favorite name on here. PJ says, Tanya, tell us when it's safe to re-enter. I made profit on the sell. And you're getting put in timeout for like 10 minutes. This is not a signal. I'm not a signal monkey. I'm just showing my analysis. No, here's a good question. Tramp E bot. Why ES not NQ? Because when I was looking at the charts here and I was marking out, okay, this potential rejection on NQ and ES, and I noticed, ES was the weaker one. NQ took this high, ES didn't. But also, I was looking for this inversion on NQ. It wasn't happening yet. On ES, it did happen. It's this tiny little FEG. We closed below it here at 953. Way before NQ closed below it at like 957. So I entered ES during this candle or this candle. 955. So confirmed first, and it was weaker. In that regard, it didn't make a higher high here, and yet it also didn't retrace as much as NQ did. And also it inverted this 3 minute. Is it 3 minute? Yeah, inverted this way before NQ inverted its 3 minute here. I thought this was an interesting, point of interest because at the open we just pumped like a lot. Yeah. So I marked that out. Ended up doing good. All right, let me continue watching this. There's a lot of back and forth here right now on NQ. Guys, I hit my head on the door yesterday. I have a bump on my head. I'm happy because yesterday down 400, today I'm up 1,000. Banger 2.7R. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to do the money gun though. I don't know. It was a banger. Chat says so. I'll do it probably. I don't know. It's only 10:34 right now. There's still time. I don't want to distract myself too much. Okay. So likely gonna get inverted. We'll drop to the equal lows here. This is already inverting on like the 2 right now. And 30 seconds left. That did not invert. Pretty slow market here. Let's see. This is probably inversion, little drop there. Let's see. What's the RR there? This is a decent scalp. Trying a tiny scalp, smaller position sizing though, because of that. And put stop break even as soon as we hit those equal lows. Let's see. I wouldn't want us to come back above there, but I'd put my stop above 930. 27. As soon as we hit this, I'm gonna put stop break even. Let's see, ES is kind of coming back. Basically, I got in during this retracement. Inverted, I just got in. Market sell here. Let's see here. No, that's yes. There we go. Do we hit it yet? No. Okay. We're about to hit it soon. I do think it's more of a scalp situation. And it's likely I'll probably take a tiny partial, just one off, and then stop break even, because might as well pay myself for that, because I have a feeling that likely I'd get stop break even in this. Let's see. $820. $820. I do think, actually, yeah, I think, yeah, we had manipulation. Okay. We're good. We're good. Manipulation. La 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 la. Okay, one off the table. Alright, I want to see, yeah, let's go towards that Asia low now. Yeah, I get stop break even, I'm fine with that. Just don't like getting dilly-dallied in here. So 2 W's already. $87. Okay. But we can, just the way that we've been going back and forth, probably likely I get stop break even. Let's see, we inverted that. Yeah, I'd rather us, built this fake support. Rather us just drop now, not make another fake ass low. La la la. 2 minute already. Then retested. 3 minute. Already retested. Why is this like this now? Was that like that before? Was there a gap there like that before? I don't think so. There isn't on my NinjaTrader. So it's weird. You guys, do you have the same gap here in your data or no? I'm looking at the chat now. Do you guys? TF says, can't really call that a W. It's a 2.1, at least for now. You risk more than you caught. With my management, though, I put my stop break even. So I'm okay with that. And it's about to go for the sell side. We'll see. No, you guys don't have this, so that's annoying to me. And I don't want to press the refresh button because sometimes it lags like that. Yeah, we made a tiny lower low there, wicking it. I don't love that. It's likely I'll get stopped. Break even soon. We'll see. Because the thing is, I don't want to be caught in back and forth action, more of it. Like we already did, and we took this manipulation. I want to see more distribution. And this is the manipulation leg. Like we should do double that, honestly. So. I got stopped break even on that. I'm happy with that management right now. Otherwise, I don't have a futures position. I have some options puts on. This could be a grind. Or I could start dumping soon again. But 1, 2 fake support. Let's see. ES took this down. Didn't make a new low yet. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult now to get involved intraday for future. So I caught this most of the move of the day here. From here to here, I'm happy with that. And took a, break even, tiny win there. Now it is dropping after it stopped me out break even. That's just life. It's okay. Okay, let's see though. Yep. Too tight of a stop there, but that's fine. I could have put it above 50% here too, but I just didn't want to be back and forth in this right now. Let's see. You guys, are we gonna now make another little bounce again at this low? I wouldn't even be surprised. It's 15. 15 is gonna end interestingly. $10.44. Let's mark out $10.50 to 11. $11.10. Where's my ES? Here you are. Broke the equal lows. This little thing stopped me out. I didn't even get to the sell side of Asia low yet. ES kind of chilling, making equal lows here. Can't hold above Asia low. Inverted this. I honestly don't see an issue with trying another short. But I don't want to overtrade. I'm happy with today. And yeah, I have other positions. So let's see here. Rejected that order block. Dumping now. See, are we going to take that sell side on Asia sell side? There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. All the people that were bullish off that SMT, it's no longer there, you guys. See, this is 10.50 to 11. See, I have something from G-Man says, love your patience and trade management professional. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. We're down 4.2% on ES and 4.8% on NASDAQ. I would W for that one. I'm sure there's some people that ended up holding for that. Congrats if you held. And finally, yeah, NQ finally hit the final target from this original trade. That's nice. It's like 160 points there. So let's see, from here to here, the move up for NQ, you know, what's the -1 standard deviation lower? All the way down there, 0.5. Limit down's above that. Again, if we hit limit down, you guys, then you can't trade most prop firms. It's if this hits -5%, I'm quite sure that's what that's why my fun of futures wrote out also. But let's make sure of that. Okay. Top step as well. Let me see here. Announcements. Funded chat. Yeah, metals were down. Monitored differently. Okay. Notice board. Oh, that's where it is. Yeah, so make sure you know what the rules are for your different prop firms. For example, yeah, here, right here, my fund of futures of the market approaching nearly -5% on the day. Reminder of our 2% price limit rule. Yeah, because yeah, they say for prop firms within 2% of the limit down. So this is not limit down for like where the market's gonna gap down, but this is like where can't trade props rest of day. Because it has to coming in within 2%, which is 5%. The limit down's at 7%. If it was pre-market, it would be 5%. Yeah. If the market reaches, this, then the rule would be in action. And then the link to there. And that's the same thing on top steps. They say if it comes within 2%, the limit down. Yeah, within 2%. This is 2% of the limit down. Yeah, you can't trade props the rest of the day now. Or on NQ at least. So I'm not taking any trades on NASDAQ on props the rest of the day. So too bad I was a little bit, really trailing tightly on this, but that's kind of like a little bit of being happy to secure the win before and streaming, etc. But I did say here that I entered puts, and those are up now. That's good. And again, I'm not a signal service, so please don't treat me like one. So we're -5% on the day. On NQ. ES, so ES is not -5% yet. So you could trade that. That's what I would do if I found another setup. But here, then it gets to here, then no. Okay? Or else accounts will be closed. So that's for a lot of different prop firms. Most of them. Tradeify, My Fund of Futures, Top Step, Apex, etc. What do you mean when I said I entered puts? Are you referring to options on futures? No, I just did QQQ puts. But in the future, when NinjaTrader opens up options on futures, I'll be doing that in my personal account. Tanya, how many? How many what? I'll post on Instagram how much I made on the puts. I'm not taking the profit though. I just took off like 20% of the position because mine are expiring next week. And like I said, I think that we have more downside. What did I do? I measured 50% of this wick before. So limit down day is negative 7%. I do wonder if we'll hit that today. It's totally possible. Let's see here. Let's see. Yes. We're rejecting there. Rejecting. Down. It inverted on this one, and then it retested. So actually where it retested, that's where I got an ES. That's where I got stopped and break even on my NQ trade there. But overall, very happy with this move. I caught like 38 points. This is very interesting to me. We could totally keep going lower. Like I said, I would not be catching a falling knife today. Be careful. Okay, because we came within 2% of the price limit down, which is 5% on NQ. So ES has not hit negative 5% on the day yet. So that's the thing. Trade ES on props right now, but I can't trade NQ. You're welcome for this information, by the way. I'm sure many people don't know this. That's why you should always read the fine print and know the rules. Reverse time is crazy, dude. That literally just makes me even more bearish. Someone said reverse time. We already had a 10 a.m. reversal, but I wouldn't bet on another reversal. Look at Friday. That's what the daily looks like. And the weekly. I'm not catching a falling knife. There's no chance. My head hurts from I bumped my head on the door. You guys see this bump? Holy shit. You can see it. You guys see this bump here? I don't know. Can you? Maybe that's just my forehead. No, the other side of my forehead is not like that, right? It's right here. The ice pack? Yeah. Bar fight. Does this apply to Apex? You know, you should search, Google your prop firm's name, limit down rules, and you'll find out very quickly. Let's see. This one just says do not be near limit level. It's interesting. Let's see. It says just limit up erratic markets. Do not be near it. Let me continue researching. I know for Top Step and My Fund Futures, you can't. Let's see. Tradeify. Am I wearing my yellow glasses? Yeah, right? Okay. What was I doing? Well, I'm just gonna assume a Tradeify is because like Brett tweeted 1.7% away from NQ not 0.7% away from NQ not being able to trade at most props, and like otherwise he would advertise you could do it on Tradeify. So let's find out for Apex. I don't know, I'd be just safe and just do ES. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't see it on Apex's website. Okay. The only thing I see from that on Apex's website is this article. It says limit down up moves in erratic markets, which just says like do not begin a trade near a limit level, which would be -7%. and that they're not responsible. So that doesn't say that they would close the account. So I guess you can. Mm. It's really slow, but hey, it's still every single swing high was respected. Pretty much. This one was manipulated, but this one is a swing high in a FEG that didn't completely reprice it. That makes sense. We're going lower, so there's no, I would not be catching a falling knife. I'm still holding majority of my QQQ puts. As for re-entering anything, I mean, I did 2 shorts basically today. Worked out well. I'm happy. And right now it's about to be 11:10. Tomorrow's NFP. I think there's probably going to be more downside coming in the coming days. Yeah. But again, as a reminder on most props, can't trade NQ now that we hit negative 5%. So my funded futures top step Tradeify. Apex I can't find the article that says that on their website. So, but to be honestly, I'd rather trade than ES instead because it didn't hit negative 5%. It will here at 5,426.75. So remember when someone asked a reversal now? You see, that's why I would not try a reversal now. There's literally no inkling of a reversal. You already had a revert. We're very bearish. We're gapped down. We had a manipulation in the morning. And then I took the reversal from there. I already had a reversal. I don't think it's seek and destroy. I think it's a Thursday on a bearish week. -1 standard deviation of manipulation of morning manipulation. Have those levels marked out. I mean, my target for NQ in the coming days is really 1800s. First CE of this and then lower. That's why I said I was buying puts for next week, but I'm happy with this. Very happy. And tomorrow we'll be back for NFP. Be careful. Don't be a degenerate. Don't try to keep catching a falling knife, which means price keeps going down, and you're just trying to guess a bottom. I'm not trying to guess bottoms. And if you made money on shorts today, congrats. Most of the chat was bearish today, so I hope most people made money today, because yesterday, we were bearish, and I took a loss, and that's fine. That was a -1 R, and today is a plus 2.8 R. And that's just the name of the game. Just remain calm. Everybody, what's the procedure? What's the procedure? Anyway, hit the like button if you enjoyed the stream. We did well, really well reading price today. And yeah, I'm very happy. And I'm gonna go do my cool down session. I'm gonna put ice on my head. Yeah. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Well, let's see. Actually, someone might have donated something if I didn't see. Yeah, someone said chat, don't FOMO in. Okay. Thank you. Why am I so sassy? That's just my personality, baby. Bye-bye.